All righty, we are live tonight. Okay, hope everybody's going to be doing well today. I'm going to wait a few minutes, see who all comes in tonight. Might as well go ahead and get some things out of the way while we're at it. In the Blind is brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, True Lock Choke Tubes, and Biscuit Built 3D. I am waiting, hoping that Mike Green shows up tonight. We're going to be sitting here talking about the ammo prices. Let me get my door shut. So, if it's your first time in here, please do me a favor. Give me a shout out in the chat. Tell me where you're from. If you're a regular, just let me know you're here. Oh, you're okay. Mike Green is here. Where you at, buddy? Cody, After Five Outdoors. He is in Minnesota, and he's ice fishing. He sent me a picture earlier of a nice, I believe it was a northern pike. What, about 40 inches? There you go, Mike. The link is in the chat. As soon as I see you come up, I will get you in the panel. Oh man, what a day! So yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit about some ammo prices that have been going on, some things that have been happening. Let me see here. There he is. Got Mike in the house. Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool beans. You got your YouTube turned off or shut, whatever, so it won't reverb. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I was working on that now.
Cool beans. How you been, man?
Like you said, today has been a crazy day.
It's nuts, man.
Crazy day.
I didn't think
my dog's giving me the side eye.
Who?
My dog.
Oh,
I guess I intruded on his nap time, and he's just like, "You too loud, man."
Yeah, I had to shut the door. Well, I guess when we were talking last night on the phone, I was too loud. I had my door open, and I got a text message from my wife saying, "Shut your door."
Mine texts me too. It's bad when we come down. We're to the point now where they text us at home.
Yeah, they're one room away.
It's crazy. Let me see. I'm gonna share. Let me see. You got a Facebook link, right? I'm gonna share that. I think.
Okay.
Get some people in here.
You should have had the. I sent you the picture, didn't I?
Yeah. No, but I saw it on Facebook.
Facebook? I don't think I put it on Facebook, did I?
One of the socials.
I don't think I did. I think it just came up on YouTube.
Maybe it was YouTube.
Let me do this.
Yeah, it was YouTube. Yep, it was YouTube. I'm about to share it.
I just sent you a picture.
Yes, sir.
And you can do what you need. Mark Taylor, what's going on, buddy? Mark Taylor's in the house, my good friend, my brother from a different mother. Got Hunter Davis in the house. What's going on? Oh. Did you happen to watch any of the news today by chance?
I didn't. I got so tied up at work, I wasn't able to. Did they talk about TSS?
No, actually, they were talking about fuel prices, which that's I don't like getting political on here. Just for everybody to understand, I don't like getting political on here. unless it references hunting and fishing here in the United States. But as we all know, the gas prices have gone up because of the conflict that's going over in the Middle East right now in Iran. And because of this is why me and Mike decided to do a last minute live stream about ammo prices and some things. Hunter Davis says, what gun you use for duck hunting? Buddy, I am a sub gauge guy. I love my sub gauges. I shoot a 16 gauge is my primary duck gun. Don't get me wrong. I do have the 12 gauges. But I shoot a 16 as my primary duck gun, and then I go down. I shoot a 20 sometimes. Sometimes I'll shoot a 28. And then sometimes I'll shoot a 410. Yeah, I have two A5s. I got a Belgium A5 16 and a Wicked Wings 16.
I shoot a Frankie.
Frankie.
Infinity 3.
A Frenchie.
As the Southerners say, Frenchie.
A Frenchie.
My father-in-law, me and my father-in-law will get rolling in the front yard discussing how you really say it. I'm like, there's no E in there. He goes, there is an E. There is. It's a Frankie, a Frenchie. I'm like,
it's a Frenchie.
No, it's not. So, I mean, it is what it is. I get it. Whatever.
So anyway, guys, just to give you a little bit of backstory on this particular what we're doing tonight. And we're going to be kind of going all over the place a little bit, but we both saw a post on Facebook from Salt Creek Custom Ammunition in their ammo board, patterning board, I think is what he calls it, about TSS prices going up. And it was absolutely hilarious. As soon as I saw it, I started building a thumbnail for tonight. I started getting things together. I called Keith over there. I talked to him for quite some time. And as soon as I hung the phone up and set this up, Mike posted on Facebook pretty much the same thing. So I said, hey, dude, I got on the phone. I said, hey, let's both of us talk about it tonight. So
yeah,
there is the backstory on this. Hunter Davis says, my dad shoots a Sweet 16 A5, and I'm from the South. Where in the South are you from, son? So
it's crazy.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
It's crazy because this is before we were talking about TSS. You know, I was out here just testing it, right? Doing 30-yard shots with it. And already in the back of my mind, like I said, we just blue-collar guys, man, that don't have a ton of money to blow on ammo. But, I mean, you want to buy some quality ammo. So, and like I said, anything that Myra comes out with, I'm usually on board with, just wanting to try it because I just like the
right.
And so I try it and do a little test on it, and everybody's hating on me. First of all, because it's Migra, you know, people hate on it, but and they're like, you got to keep testing it. We were talking about it yesterday. Like, man, I can't just be shooting $45 a shell into a tree, you know. It's hard enough just to do one.
Yeah, I mean, I do some pattern tests, you know, for Salt Creek, and you know, but it's not given to me. Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's not given to. I have a good relationship with Keith, a great relationship as far as I'm concerned. I consider us very good friends. But I personally couldn't ask him to say, hey, send me a bunch of stuff so I can do this. I do purchase a lot of the ammo that I do get from him. Some new stuff he'll send me, say, hey, just put this through a gun and tell me what you think. But there's a little bit of back and forth on that. But yeah, I can't afford it. I mean, there's no way. I just can't afford it. But tonight, this whole thing with the TSS, and you saw my expression on that shotgun shell. Let me put this in some perspective for people who or just coming in, or guys that just doesn't know, haven't seen the post or know what's going on. With the price of TSS is going up. Now, when we get it here, and there are some mining for tungsten here, but generally it's from other countries. And when we get it, it's in its raw form. It's tungsten powder. So tungsten has to be mixed with steel, and then they have to drip the pellets, and then they have to build the shells. Well, raw tungsten right now, as of today, is $400 a kilogram. $400 for a kilogram of raw tungsten. Now, if you take that now and then add the cost of mixing it with steel, dripping the pellets, making the shell itself, you're looking at an average cost of $36 a shell right now. And if you go even further, tungsten is only sold in packs of 5 or packs of 10. So $36, it's $180 for 5, or it's $360 for a pack of 10. So there you go. There's the dilemma. So that's what we're talking about tonight, guys. And what are we going to do? I mean, seriously, what are you going to do, Mike?
I mean, people are like, sell your Sitka hat. I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, I made a joke. I just made a video today shooting the extended range Winchesters, and I was talking about,
right,
you were more worried about what I'm wearing more than anything. But what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna let it worry me too much. I'm gonna put it as my first load in the chamber and put some extended range in the back end of it just in case.
And you're talking about turkey hunting.
Turkey hunting, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really even gonna mess with it during waterfowl. Just because I already know what I can do with what I normally do with my stack loads of migra. But when it comes to turkey hunting, I mean, we're not blessed with a huge flock of turkeys anymore. So you got to kind of make everything count. And I trust tungsten because I saw what it did last year to a bird, and it just convinced me, hey, this might be where we need to go. But just be a little bit more aware. Might sell clothes, some underwear, some socks. I don't know, something, man. Hold the guy up hostage. I don't know, man.
Start a OnlyFans and sell pictures of your feet. I mean,
yeah, man. You know, I have contemplated that.
Yeah, you know, I do turkey hunt when given the opportunity. I've lost a lot of my turkey property, so I go when the opportunity arises now. But I duck. That's my thing, is duck hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what tungsten will do. I mean, several years ago with my 16 gauge number 9 TSS, I shot a swan at over 40 yards. Improved cylinder, folded them up like a 3rd grade love letter. It's awesome stuff. But even then, it was expensive.
Yeah.
My thoughts on the turkey right now is I do have some TSS for my 410, so I'm not really worried too much, if I decide to take the 410 and go turkey hunting. But I'm going to be very conservative when it comes to patterning. It's a good thing I patterned it last year.
Yeah.
I know what these chokes will do, what I have in there. But for a guy that's never patterned or you shot TSS, you got to be careful, because $180 for 5 rounds, you're probably going to put 3 of those on paper, which is going to leave you 2.
Yeah.
2 shells for the season.
Yeah.
if you get lucky and can pattern it with two, but a lot of times it's going to take two, maybe three,
to figure it out.
to figure it out. And, you may not have the right choke, your choke may be too tight, too loose, whatever. So, to me, it's letting the guys know this is where it's headed. We're gonna have to go back to lead when it comes to turkeys.
Mm-hmm. And then they're going to sell out the extended ranges because that's going to be the most popular. So then we're just going to be all fighting over turkey loads, man. So
right.
Get it while you can.
Yeah, if you're a turkey hunter, you're in here and you're a turkey hunter, I suggest if you haven't bought your shells, you better go get them quick.
Yeah, and even with waterfowl loads right now, you probably can get something cheap. Which I need to go. I might try to do that. I need to go to our local Sportsman warehouse, or Sportsman's Paradise is what we call it in Pageland. Go see what they got over there. Just kind of curious to see what he's charging right now. Man, thank God Brandon Price held me a box the other day. I gave him a shout out. Man, not many shop owners do that for their customers, man. That meant a lot to me. So for him to hold a box for me and him being sold out meant a lot. So
right.
And this is stacked load. Now this is a stacked lead in tungsten. So
right.
I told you I looked at a box of the tungsten, and it was, I think, $65, 65. Yeah, something like that. It was just for 5. So but yeah, I was like, I've been doing research. I even got I printed out and look at it. You know what I mean? Like,
there you
go. It's just crazy with the box for 5 shells. The Federal premium heavyweights are estimated 80 to 85. The Apex Turkey Ninjas everybody talks about, which in my videos, if you go in the videos and look and you see everybody talking, it's Apex Ninjas in there are pretty much the top tier. And those are $95 to $100 for 5 now.
Right.
And Browning, same thing. TSS 80 to 85, and then the Migras turkey loads is 65 to 75. So depends on where you're at.
If they were able to get tungsten at last year's prices, when and it was able to get it, because it was tough getting last year, but if they were able to get it, they might be able to keep the prices a little bit lower. But if they didn't, and they're they're trying to get it, oh my gosh,
yeah.
That I made a comparison. I think I was talking to you when I was talking to you last night, or talking to somebody. I made a comparison. Turkey hunters may shoot 2 or 3 times in their season. An average. I'm talking about an average turkey hunter, guy, weekend warrior, gets out 1 day a week, or maybe if he's lucky 2 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
He may be able to shoot 2 or 3 birds a year.
Yeah.
And that's a great season. Honestly, if I kill 1, I've had a great season.
Yeah.
But a duck hunter could shoot a box of 25
in a day,
and before 7:30 in the morning. So, depending on where he's at and what he's doing, but oh my gosh, I know that when I was talking to Keith yesterday, he still has some number 6 TSS left. Of course, he's right now building turkey loads, and he's got a little bit left. And but he told me once it's gone, it's pretty much gone.
Yeah, I see he's getting a lot of I think a lot of people are sharing his stuff. Like, I see where like he's getting a lot of like reposts and stuff like that. So
let me get Hunter Davis. Hunter, where are you from, by the way, boss? Said I might try to get a lot of them and sell them cheaper. Yeah. Of course, Mark Taylor, we talked about this the other day, I think Saturday, when me and Mark talked about it. Tungsten will go extinct for waterfowl hunting. I think so. I think South Carolina, cool beans. Yeah, I really do believe that unless you've got some squirreled away, that nobody's gonna be shooting that stuff this year. Or very few.
Yeah, I agree with Mark. He says duck hunters won't pay. Yeah.
Right. Oh, I agree 100% because it's just the cost of it. I mean, oh my gosh, $360 for 10 shells. That's what could be the cost. By next duck season. So, but I mean, on the good news, they're going to open up the Straits of Hormuz, so the fuel prices hopefully will start going down. Who is this? Bronson Thomas. Okay.
Oh yeah, Bronson. He's from where I'm from.
Okay. As long as you're taking ethical shots, I don't see a need for TSS and waterfowl. I agree with you 100%.
What's up, Bronson?
I agree with you 100%.
Like you said, you weren't going to shoot wood ducks.
I'm not shooting wood ducks with it. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But the reason I was doing it and the reason I've hunted with it is I hunt a lot of sub gauges, and I wanted as much as I wanted the best shot I could have for these, for these sub gauges, 410s, 28s, 16s, 20s. But you're right. You're 100%. If that duck is if he's in within 35, a number 6 steel will take care of business. Easy. I'm 100%. I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially, I mean, I hunt the marsh a lot. So taking TSS out there, because I mean, if you hunt the marsh, man, you're hunting 45 yards. It feels like 40. Yeah, it just feels like that sometimes. But I mean, 30, right. Probably your typical 30-yard. I mean, they're coming, they're flying through, they're skinning the decoys. I mean, they're most of the time they ain't gonna land too much. They flying through, and you're gonna catch them on the fly at that. So it's just gonna be tough shooting if which I don't, because I like to shoot, and once I start shooting. I'm shooting, man. I get up at 2:00 in the morning, man. I'm going to shoot at something. I don't. Yeah. So, and then you're driving 3 hours, and then you're taking a kayak, and then you're without a motor now. All the emotional damage comes with it. So, I'm shooting that thing.
Philip Watsky, Prairie Wind Decoys, Wyoming. Has 1 pound, $96 of number 7 TSS that will make 16 shells. Yeah, because you're putting a 1 ounce load in, and that's what I was saying earlier. Your typical round, your typical number 7 TSS load is going to be 1 ounce a shot. That's your typical load.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Yep. $36. Mark Taylor said we got a bunch of South Carolina fellas in the house tonight. Yes, sir. Thumbs up.
Hey, everybody say where you at from South Carolina. I'm in Heat Springs.
Sumter. Heat Springs. I've been through there so many times I can't see straight.
You can't miss it.
Has it even got a stoplight there anymore?
We got a caution light.
Got a caution light, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we got a grocery store. And what we got? And then we got the good old Dollar General and the Family Tree. They I call it the Dollar Holler, man. They're right across the street from each other, man. We got a Dollar Holler. If you can't find what you want at the Family Dollar, you go across the street to the Dollar General. So,
I know Mark. He's from Cassett, and Charles Holden. He's in North Carolina, but he's right across the border. I mean, you can throw a rock and hit his house from the state line.
Yeah, Charlotte.
No, on the east, on the coast side.
Oh, okay.
Wigsburg County.
Mark Taylor's from Cassett. He's not far from me.
No, he ain't.
Buddy, Bone Town, baby, Bone Town.
I was up at his place Saturday. we were I was doing some dog training. Did a little filming, did a little video while I was out there. Did some dog training while I was there, and we got a hold of 2 snapping turtles.
I saw that, dude. What'd you do with them?
We took care of 2 snapping turtles.
You eat them?
What?
You eat them?
No. I ain't never been that hungry. I mean, you look at me, you can tell I've never been that hungry.
Yeah, you had you a good old snapping turtle soup.
Mm-mm.
You ain't ever seen that bit, man? What's his name? Oh, golly, can't remember his name, but he said, "Hey, man," he goes, "What do y'all do with snapping turtles in my closet?" He calls like a pest control. He said, "I got a snapping turtle in my closet. What do y'all do about that?"
What y'all do about that?
Ed Bass is who I'm talking about. Ed Bass.
Ed Bass. I remember that guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bronson's in my East Springs, Beaufort area. That's my homie. Turtle soup.
Bo Ford.
So,
him and
yeah.
Wade.
I mean, I don't know what else we could probably talk about TSS other than save your goods as good as you can, right?
If you got a special hunt coming up, save it.
Save it. Yeah.
Save it.
I was gonna call my buddy up and page him and ask him if he's got some more, and eventually try to scoot on over there.
Well, I've got 100 rounds of 3-inch number 9 410 shells, so if I ever get desperate or destitute, I could probably sell that and pay my house off. I know what I got. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's absolutely crazy, of what's going on with it and why it's happening. It's something else, dude. I'm on the other note, I heard that there's speculation that bismuth prices are going up as well. So you're looking at what, $35 for a box of 25 that could go up into the 50s and 60s for bismuth. Again, a rare mineral, we get it shipped in a lot of times. So, and by the time you do all the processing and drip the shot and do all that stuff, there's where your cost is.
Yeah. You think gold will work?
Gold? Yeah. Well, you say gold, but let's talk a little bit about copper. Boss has come out with copper shot, and I have reservations about it. I mean, when we talked about that as well on the phone, and my reservations on it are, number one, I don't know if it's legal. I honestly, if you read, I can't see where there's a clear definition of copper shot. If it's out there, please somebody tell me, because I cannot locate it. That's number one. And number two is, how bad is it? How bad is it for the environment?
Let's look. I'll find out right now.
You do the research, man, because like I said, I don't know if how legal it is. What happened to paper shells? We got plastic, and it doesn't disintegrate. But I do have some old paper shells up here. I actually have a box of paper 16 gauge shells.
All right, so here's what I got. Yes, copper can be legal for waterfowl, but it depends on the type of copper shot. Here's a quick breakdown. Is copper legal for waterfowl? I'm using waterfowl for hunting ducks and geese in U.S. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service requires non-toxic shot. We know that. No lead. Wish we could. Approved non-toxic shot types are, we know, steel, bismuth, tungsten. It's called copper clad iron.
Clad iron. Okay.
And some pure. So it might be copper clad iron. They're just not adding that. And then it says some pure copper formulations have been approved. So copper itself is not toxic like lead. And certain copper-based loads are approved for waterfowl hunting. When copper is not legal, some shells have copper-plated lead. This is still lead shot, and it is illegal for waterfowl. Key rule: copper-clad steel or approved copper shot equals legal. Copper-plated lead, illegal. Okay. Is it toxic? Copper itself is considered non-toxic for waterfowl regulations when approved by the government. It doesn't cause the same poisoning issues as lead. Man, they just hate on the lead, don't they?
They do hate on lead.
When you buy shells for ducks or geese, the box usually will say non-toxic. Man, we already know this stuff. So, short answer, yes, certain copper shot is legal for waterfowl. No, copper is not considered toxic like lead, but copper-plated lead is illegal.
Well, I do know, and talking with other people about this, even before I formulated me, if you take a pure copper nail and drive it into a tree, it'll kill that tree. So that's where I have, reservations on the environment, as far as it may not be as toxic as what they're saying, toxic to ducks like lead, but could it be, number one, and number two, is it toxic to the environment by killing? I mean, when you're shooting ducks, you're shooting through the trees. I mean, especially in the swamp, your shot hits the trees, it hits the limbs, it falls into the water. Could it be toxic to the environment? So there's my, and getting back to lead shot. After 50 years of duck hunting, the only ducks I ever seen that died from lead poisoning, was the ones that I shot. So, let's see here. Philip, bismuth, tungsten, and antimony, and I can't even read that. I can't even pronounce it. China no longer will no longer send to the United States, right? Yep. Okay. I got that. Hunter's just saying that he moved from Hemingway to Einer.
Oh, Einer.
And Charles is saying, remember the old active shells? They didn't have any brass, all plastic. Didn't last too long. No, they did not. I never did like them. The old active. I don't know. Do you remember getting those?
No.
Oh man, it was an all plastic shell. There was no brass on it whatsoever, except for the primer. That was it. That was the only metal that was on the outside of that shell.
I traded Randall some recycled or biodegradable made by it just came in a box of 10, made by Kent, I think. I traded Randall some biodegradable shot shells for something.
I got you. Jeff Barrett's in the house. What's going on, Jeff?
What's up, Jeff? Make lead great again. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, I ain't lying, dude. That's a t-shirt and a hat right there. Beavers done killed all the trees. Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, luckily I still have, as far as the 16 gauge goes, I still have enough shells that I can go another season. So I have that. So I'm not worried too much worried about next year. I got enough TSS for different gauges that if I decided I wanted to do something with it, I could. I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, because I stack up on ammo. That's one of the things that every time I go to the store, I get ammo, and I put it up.
Yeah.
My rainy day fund, so to speak. There he is, Keith. The forbidden duck load shall reign once again.
There's the man, Keith. What's up, buddy?
Keith, you're more than welcome to come up on the panel if you like, sir. I'll send you a link. We can get us all three up here if you want to.
Hey, I enjoyed your video on the TSS. You're the reason why we're talking about what we're talking about today.
Yes, exactly.
You probably already done told them, didn't
you? He probably has.
Bronson, I haven't tried the heavy steel stack 2.4s yet, sir. I'm stuck on Migra, man.
I'm stuck on Salt Creek. I am stuck on. I mean, I'm stuck on glue with that, and I'm really, with the bismuth. I'm kind of worried about that as well. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, it could go that those prices are going to go up. Normally, bismuth is sold in a 20 pack. Normally, there are some companies I think do sell it in the 25, but it's mostly sold in the 20 pack. I know when Boss was selling bismuth, I think they have actually quit. I think they have gone strictly to nothing but copper right now. I could be wrong, guys. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just what I've been hearing. But the bismuth, I mean, you don't get a case pack anymore of 250. You get a case pack of 200.
I might need to try this Salt Creek stuff.
I love it. I actually love it, dude.
Between you and Randall, y'all are pushing me in that direction.
I have, and not because Keith is in here. I mean, or whatnot, but I just like his stuff. Remember in 2019, early 2020, when everybody was getting guns, acting like it was a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bronson said, I've been a migrant man and still am, but I shot a box of the new the heavies towards the end of the year and was very impressed. Cool beans. I have not shot. I do have some heavy shot in there. I got a couple of boxes behind me in the cabinet. I see something on sale, I grab it.
Yeah.
I just grab it. So what's your so I'm waiting to see if Keith wants to come up here or not, but so what's your how's turkey season looking for you right now?
So my buddy in Lake City sent me some pictures and a video of some giants in that area. So up here, I've been stepping out in the back porch. I usually have a few birds behind here, but I haven't heard anything yet. But so I don't know about up here. And, like I said, I work for the county, so I'm all over the county and I'm looking at fields and stuff. To be honest with you, I haven't seen one turkey yet in our area, which is kind of weird in some of the spots. But I do know my buddy in Lake City, we should have some good hunts if we go, which we should be able to on some of the spots he was telling me about. But I promise you, dude, if I could show you the picture of two longbeards, I mean, it looks like they got a rope that you can paint from a distance too. I'm talking about 100 yards. There's a couple good longbeards out there. So hopefully we can get out there. I'm supposed to go spend the weekend with them down there. And then I hunt with my buddy. I have a buddy that I hunt with every year. His name's Jimmy. I probably have talked about him already. But we hunt every year together, turkey season. It's me and Jimmy on opening day. So hopefully we hunt into the Bethune area over there. So there's always birds there. You have those areas where you just know they there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's where I'll be opening day in that area, chasing some birds. We kill birds when we're not together, and we've been hunting together for 15 years. If that says anything.
Yeah.
So every time opening day we get on birds, it's either a Jake or something weird happens, and then I don't hunt with him the next day. He kills a bird, and then I kill a bird somewhere else. Like, it's always been like that. So our goal this year, being that we're getting older, and last year he didn't tell me this. Okay, crazy story. He didn't tell me this. So I didn't hear from him for like a week. Right? I'm like, hey man, where you at? You know, it's always opening day. Me and Jimmy. I don't make any plans for opening day because I know I'm going with Jimmy. And he didn't, man. He messaged me the day before. He's like, "Hey, meet me here in Bethune." He goes, "Yeah, I had a heart attack this week."
What? Heart attack? Oh my gosh!
What you mean? Yeah, I just got out of the hospital. I said, "What? And you didn't tell me?" He goes, "I just wanted to make sure we hunted." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, dude, you just had a heart attack. Yeah, there's nowhere else I'd want to be rather than you."
That's right.
I'm like, okay, all right, we got to kill a bird. We didn't kill a bird though.
Oh.
And then work got in the way. So this year, I'm gonna kill a bird with my best buddy Jimmy. Man, like I said, he's an old goat, and it's gonna be awesome.
My brother-in-law lives in Williamsburg County, up and around the Cades area, and every year, it never fails from June to February or to early, like right now here in March, he'll have anywhere from 40 to 60 turkeys on his property. Catches them all on trail cams. Opening day, I could slip in there 3 hours before daylight. Already have a blind set up that all I do is slide into it, and I will not see or hear a turkey for the season.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right around that place, but I mean, he sends me trail cam pictures. I mean, there's a flock of birds right that were there. You got 40 birds in it, and over half of them are strutters.
Yeah.
I mean, big birds. But you never see them. I've killed 2 turkeys off his property in probably the past 10 years.
And my goal, and another, I got a bunch of goals, man. If you see me, I'm a goal setter. So, and I see Bronson saying he's seeing some turkeys in Heat Springs. Well, we're in Heat Springs, buddy. All right, I think I know what turkeys we talking about. You got to get up with me, buddy. So my goal is to shoot one on my property. I want to shoot I shot a big buck on my property. I've always wanted to kill a deer on my property, which is that one right there.
Right.
So that goal has been met. And then I want to kill a longbeard on my property. So hopefully that'll happen this year. I know they're there. I got them on camera during deer season, but I know they change, they switch, they do their thing. So
right.
Mr. Green, have you ever been to the Shrimper in Lake? No, I haven't. Is that someplace good to eat, sir? Hunter Davis.
I've been to Lake City, but I've never been to the Shrimper.
Sounds like a seafood restaurant.
Sound like one. So yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of a buddy of mine. I've sent him a couple messages. I haven't heard back from him. But we were talking earlier in the year about going turkey hunting together. I'm trying to get a hold of him and probably head over to Mark's place maybe one day. And I know they're there. I've seen them there during duck season, roosting in the swamp. So, I mean, I know that they're there. But I tell you, man, sometimes, I mean, I love to turkey hunt. Don't get me wrong. But I get so caught up this time of year with fishing and with dog training that I almost forget that there's a turkey season. Yeah. I just forget about it. I get caught up with everything else. Well, really need to work with Bougie. We need to get this problem solved. I'm really wanting some fresh fish.
Yeah.
I'm really wanting to fry some fish. So,
yeah. I'll get it with you, Bronson. Randall hunts in the community lane area. Dude, I saw a giant longbeard there. I actually called a bird up. a giant bird up in community lane, but we were restricted on some landlines. Randall don't run and gun and jump lines like I will. I'm a risk taker, baby. I'll do anything for a long beard.
I do that with ducks. I won't. I'm too slow. I'm too fat and slow to be running through the woods chasing turkeys.
Man, I am. Man, I'm telling you, I'm one of those guys. I'll say, "Hey, are you with me?" Don't ask questions. Just say you're with me. Okay,
Yeah.
just say yes.
And let's
we'll
go.
ask questions later. Okay, we'll suffer the consequences later. I don't know what they're going to be yet, but we're going to do it.
I'll do it. The old proverbial hold my beer and watch this.
Yeah, man, I'm one of them.
Oh goodness. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little turkey hunting this year. Maybe a couple days, but I got some issues with Bougie that she picked up during last duck season, and I'm going to be taking her to North Dakota, and I really want her.
You want her right?
I want her right, yeah. Because a lot of different. It's going to be a lot of different. Be new experiences for her. Be a new experience for me. So I really want to get a lot of stuff ironed out, before that happens. So.
Got you.
But
little man.
Well, what else, man? What else is going on?
Not much, man, other than getting ready for what we're talking about, and that's about it. I know I'm gonna have to go here in a few minutes, but I did want to. There's the old Randall, dude. Let's talk about this. Let's meet. We're supposed to meet for the Southern South Carolina Sportsman on
the 28th.
Yeah, 28th.
Saturday.
Yeah. Let's get together. Let's take a picture.
Yeah, dude. Sure.
That'd be cool.
I'll be there before the gates open. I guarantee you that.
Man, I don't know what it is. I've been wanting to get to these sports shows here lately, man. I don't know if the NWTF for some reason has made me want to go. I wanted to go to the Dixie Deer Classic, but that didn't work out. So I'm gonna make it a point to get down there, take my girls with me too.
That's the one in Florence, right?
No, that one is the one in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm. What's the one they have in Florence again?
I don't know what that one's called.
I went to it last year, and man, I'm gonna tell you, to be quite honest, it was so small. I mean, it was all located in one building. I met some good people. Don't get me wrong. I met a lot of good people there.
Yeah,
it was just so small. Anti, what's going on, buddy? Mark saying North Dakota, the promised land. Yes, sir. But I'm hoping I do want to get to the Sportsman's Classic this year, and I have been thinking PD Deer Classic is not what it was years ago. That's it, PD Deer Classic. I don't think I would want to do this at a Sportsman's Classic, but maybe next fall when they have the Duck Fest in Somerton. RD did this last year, and which got me to thinking I may get me a tent and set up a little booth and just hang out. Just sit there and hang out.
You should set up a tent and have like a podcast booth. Have just people come and sit and have a conversation with them.
That's well, yeah. I got an idea to build a set, so to speak. Yeah. And I think it'd be kind of cool.
I was gonna try to. I'm actually gonna try tomorrow. I got a really good buddy that has no social media, and he created a social media so he can be part of this. He is definitely. I mean, he's not an outdoorsman. He's a really good brother of mine that we talk about God about. He's just one of my accountability partners. You know what I mean? But tomorrow I'm gonna try to. this is kind of it's like a test. I'm gonna try to do it not off YouTube, but have a podcast on Facebook. And tomorrow I'm gonna have Jeremy on there, and we're just gonna have conversation about all kinds of stuff. Just kind of see how it goes, and just a conversation.
Is that the called up show?
Huh?
Is that going to be the called up show?
The called up show, yes, sir.
Right.
And we're just gonna, like I was saying, when you just have conversation with people, just all kinds of different people, not necessarily just hunting, just whoever I encounter and I find interesting. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk and see where we go.
Right. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. I like to.
Yeah, what RD said. RD said he went to go look at a tent at the Sportsman's Classic. He said all three of us together couldn't afford it. Yeah, that's a lot of money there.
Well, we could do it outside the Sportsman Classic. It don't have to be inside. We could use that as a backdrop.
Go over to the Carolina Stadium.
There's ways. Hey, we can. Hey, all right, y'all. Should I say this or shouldn't I? Because I'm not a Gamecock fan. No, I'm not going to.
What's that? Have your Clemson stuff up?
Well, no.
I'll wear Carolina just to be a. Yeah,
we could have our backdrop could be the world's largest gay bar behind us.
I am probably the only 50-year-old redneck that you'll ever meet that does not care at all for football or NASCAR.
Yeah,
and it's really funny because the only football game that I actually enjoy watching is the Carolina Clemson game. And here's the thing. My wife and my son, and I believe my daughter, they're Gamecock fans.
Yeah.
But my daughter-in-law is a Clemson fan. So I root for Clemson when we all get together to watch the game.
Yeah.
And usually it's whoever has the least amount of supporters. Like if I was in a room full of Clemson fans, I would wear a Carolina shirt.
Oh, you're underdog guy.
Oh yeah. When it comes to that game, I'm the underdog guy. I love it. So let's go Clemson.
But hey, man, I hate to run, but I gotta go, man. If
yes, sir. I appreciate you stopping in, man, and helping me with this.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
And helping me with your insight and your thoughts on the TSS going up. But I think if you haven't bought it, you better, if you want it, you better go get it now.
Yeah, I agree. If you can get it now, if not, get the long range Winchesters that everybody shoots that will blow holes out at 80 yards away.
And I got 2 boxes behind me.
Oh gosh. Hey man, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me on here again. I look forward to doing it again with you. And if I don't talk to you anytime soon, man, I will see you on the 28th.
All right, brother. Take care of yourself, Mike. Hey, guys, I am sticking around for a little bit longer. So y'all, please stay in. Don't leave.
Don't leave. I gotta go to.
Don't leave. All right, Mike. Take care, buddy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye.
RD said I bought 2 boxes of TSS, 10 shells, $120. That's what we were talking about earlier, RD. I know you saw the post that Keith put out there, but you're looking at $36 for a 1 ounce load for one shell. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy what it's going up to. But anyway, so I want to pull this up. I had a guy, I do not, if he's in here, I have not seen him in here. And I sent him a message. Let's see if I can find my, yes, there is lead for a 28. I got lead 28 gauge shells. He was asking me, about the mallard migration at Santee Cooper and cross migrations and whatnot. So, dude, if you're in here, let me know, and I'll try to answer that question for you. For turkey, I don't know. I don't know if they make a turkey load. I'm quite sure you could use a number 6, high brass number 6 would be fine. RD. High brass number 6. You get that retay, don't you, with a 3-inch, it's a 3-inch if I'm not mistaken, right? Or even a 2 1/4. Use a number 6. Use a number 6, high brass. That's what I'd use. Oh, I got a bunch of number 6s in lead. A bunch. And they're about an ounce. So, let's see here. What else, guys? So if you're just coming in here, me and Mike were talking earlier about the TSS loads going up. Just a short recap. Tungsten powder is going up to $400 a kilo. If it hasn't already passed it by now. After you put that through the mill and add your steel to it and start dripping your shot and then putting the shot in the shells, you're looking at roughly about $36 for one shell. So for a 5-pack of TSS, you're looking at $180. If you're looking at a 10-pack, you're looking at $360. I bought TSS. I bought TSS 20 gauge for Noah. It's worth the price to make up for less skills. Yeah, I think TSS is a great load. I just don't think people are going to be able to afford it. And if you do, you're going to be able to get a handful of stuff. I mean, just a little bit of it. Hunter, are you asking me where I'm from? I'm from South Carolina. I live here in Sumter. Not too far from where you're at, Nainer. Not too far. But I'm like what Mark Taylor said earlier. When it comes to waterfowlers, I think TSS is dead. I think it's unless the prices absolutely 100% drop. You know, you're looking at you're looking at a bag of shot. $400 or $500 for a pound. It's going to be outrageous. So, and I may be off on that price, but I mean, you know, heck, with what little birds we have, it could last 5 or 7 years for a one. Oh, you're talking about turkey season. Is that what you're talking about, RD? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're only going to shoot, I mean, theoretically, I mean, if you bought a box of 5, you're probably going to put 2, maybe 3 on paper. You know, 2 or 3 on paper, and then it's going to leave you 2 or 3, depending on what you have, you know, to hunt with. You know, if you haven't patterned your gun yet, that just, you know, I've got some shells. I've got stuff for them. You know, Mark J. Larson, what's going on, brother? Thank you so much, Anti. But I mean, I still have some. I have some number 9 for the 16 gauge. I've got some. Pretty sure I got some number 9 for the 28. And I definitely got number 9 for the 410. I got plenty of 410 shells as far as the TSS loads go. Plenty of them. I could probably hunt my lifetime and my grandson's lifetime with the 410 shells I got. As far as TSS goes on turkeys. But that's what we were talking about earlier. The prices have just absolutely gone crazy. Then we kind of started talking about a little bit about turkey season is coming up right around the corner. I mean, literally in a couple of weeks, it'll be open. Around here, it will be. So I'll be looking forward to that. Get some fishing in. For you guys that are in South Carolina, uh, show of hands, who all is going to the Sportsman's Classic? Um, if you're going to be there, I will be there that Saturday. No, I do not have a booth, but I will be walking around Saturday. If you happen to see me, please, 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 um, come up to me, introduce yourselves. 28th is Youth Day. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of guys that'll be hunting that morning and then probably going that afternoon. I'll be there all day. As soon as the doors open, I'll be there, and I'll probably shut it down. I'll stay there all day. Longbeard XR is looking pretty good right now. Yes, it is, Charles. Yes, it is. And I've got several boxes of it in my cabinet. My wife just said we are on Saturday. All right. Well, I will see you there. If they show their hands, then they have to stop eating. That's right. Stop eating and raise your hands if you go into the classic. Hang on one second. I think Bougie wants to get outside, wants to walk out. Yeah, Mark, I do too. I think they make a great show. And here's what I'm thinking, which may happen, is for the guys that went to TSS, especially for the turkey hunters, that there's going to be a there's going to be a run on the Longbeard XRs. So if you haven't already got your bullets for turkey season, go ahead and get it. When is it? It's the weekend of the 28th. I believe it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I will be there that Saturday. They kick like a mule. Oh yeah. I will be there all day Saturday. I'll be walking around, talking to people, having a good time. Go find me something to eat at the little food trucks. Oh yeah, I agree with you. RD. 100%. I like that Longbeard XR. I really do. I think it's a good round. And I got the gun in here I will say that it patterns out of all the 12 gauges that I have it in the 12 gauge, and out of all the 12 gauges that I have, my brown and silver is where it patterns the best on. I'm going to try to make it Saturday. Cool beans, Mark. I think the gates open on Saturday at 9 a.m. I do believe so. I'm trying to catch up. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have. I always try to go to that one every year. I just enjoy it. I got a lot of the duck call makers that are there, friends of mine, and I always like to stop in and see them and talk to them for a little bit and walk around. I still got school. We'll be there Saturday. You don't have school on Saturday, do you? I got a few things that I'm gonna be looking for while I'm there. So Am I going live there at all? Probably not, Anti. And the reason is a lot of the exhibits are inside buildings, and it's very hard to get cell reception. Very, very hard to get cell reception in there. You'd have to go outside, and I'm not toting a computer around with me. All I have is a cell phone. So, yeah, I probably will not go live at all. You think you know a guy? Yeah, I think I know a few guys that are going to be there. 12 gauge, man. I'm disappointed in it. Oh, you think you know a guy? I got you. I mean, you know, I may have some in a 20 gauge. I have to look. I don't know if my son came and stole all the 20 gauge turkey loads from me. I would have to look. But if I'm going to use the 16, I got some number 9 TSS, and if I'm going to hunt with the 410, then I got number 9 TSS for it. So I'm not too worried. Not too worried at all. Okay, football for JV and probably baseball for Sunday. I got you. The reason why I didn't play sports, man, there was just too much going on in the spring. Springtime's for fishing, turkey hunting, you know. Summertime's for fishing and just hanging out on the sandbars. And then of course you got the fall and winter time, and that's duck season. So what else, gentlemen? Well, y'all give me a conversation. Give me something to talk about for the next few minutes. I'm gonna open the doors. Just nothing political as far as that, and nothing but pretty much everything else is. What do you want? Oh, Bougie's coming here. She hears me talking. She feels like she's out of the conversation. Come on. Come on. You want to come up here? Say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. Say, I want to be recognized. There you go. Well, any questions on the ammo? Or I got Bougie over here trying to get my. Am I still using the Mac? Yes. I love this thing, man. Every day I use it, I get better at it. I love it. But I'm not going to lug around a laptop over there. It'd just be kind of crazy to do so. If I had a booth, that's why I was talking about going to the Duck Fest in Somerton, getting a tent and setting everything up. Probably get a small generator, and do it that way. I'm just hoping for some good duck hunting news. Been a rough year. And church on Sunday. I got you, brother. Yeah, me too, Scott. I am waiting. I talked to, if he's still in here, Cody's up in Minnesota, and I think his video said something like 32 inches of ice that he's ice fishing right now. And, so if they've got good water, good spring count, good May pond count, that's what I'm waiting on. I know ducks are starting to head back. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people talk about it. You know, the birds are heading back north. So $5 more, I think they provide power. Okay. Yeah, I just got to get a tent. I just want to get a tent, and I've got tables, so I just want to get a tent, and actually wouldn't mind being right around where you were at, where you had your setup last year. All right, Hunter, appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, brother. I appreciate it. Just added to my I'm gonna get list a new totally balanced 44 mag. Okay. How much do you think a booth is at the Palmetto? I have no idea, RD. I have no idea, but I can tell you now, I think it's pretty expensive. It's something I don't think I could do it by myself. You know, you either come in or come out. So enlighten us, brother. How much is it? You text me the price list. Do what? Yeah, no. I checked you the price that you can see and read. Yeah, no, I do not think that I would want to. I'm not paying that Palmetto. No way. Almost $700, $800, $900 for a booth. Nope. Plus, I ain't selling nothing. I'd lose money all the way around. I'd lose a lot. That's a loss before you even get started. I didn't go to the Dixie Deer Classic, but there were some YouTube guys with booths. Yellow Lab 24/7 had a booth. I heard that. I think I saw one of his videos that he was doing. He had a booth or something. Or he mentioned it. Yeah, we don't have the pockets for that one, buddy. All three of us could go in together. It would be a total loss from the time. Seriously, because you're not going to make anything. We don't have anything to sell. And if you sell, you'd have to sell $1,000. Your first $1,000 of profit would go into that. That's a lot of stuff to be sold. Yeah, I closed it up. I closed it up, and I shut it down. Oh, seaweed! I guarantee you, seaweed is terrible. Hear me out. I'm hearing. I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm listening. I wish that they had a meet. I wish that they had because they could do it in some of the other buildings, like where DNR is at, where they could have a media booth. That would be pretty cool. And I mean, that would be the only way. Pimp you out with the daddy duck chicken dance. I will never get that. Well, Yeah, guys, yeah, you never know what may happen. I mean, the 19th is coming up quick. The 19th of March is coming up quick. Let's see here. Dude, I'd have to shave my beard in order to make money to get a booth for that place. And I'm quite sure it's already sold. If it hadn't already sold out, it's getting close to it. Jeff remembers the chicken dance. Yeah, I don't dance, dude. Those were the days, brother. Those were the days. Those were the days. Yeah, Scott. It was several years ago, and I believe it was right around my birthday. And if I remember correctly, I started off the show with the intro music to Elvis Presley when he would come on stage, and I started the show with that music, and I was off camera, and then I walked in just kind of strutting around, and I think I did the chicken dance. I know I did it in the chair. It was a fun night, dude. We were having a blast. 2 spots left out of all 5 buildings. Yeah, that was Becky. I believe it was Becky. Becky Mudtramp. She paid $20 for the chicken dance. Yep. Yep. Usually, Scott, right around my birthday time, I'll do a video. I'll do a show, live stream, and it's a hoot, dude. There's no telling what will happen. You got to mark your calendar. I think I did one birthday out in the shed one year. I went out to the shed and I set it up, and we did the birthday out there, and I was taking shots. I was feeling no pain. Yeah, we did. I was feeling no pain that day. Those days are there. You might as well say they're over. Those. All right, Charles. Appreciate you. Stuff happened. Yeah. Good times. You take care of yourself, Charles. Have a good one, brother. Appreciate you coming in. All righty. Yeah, we used to have a good time. Yeah, in another couple of weeks, Scott. So set your calendar. I think this year the 19th falls on a Thursday, so it'll probably be a Thursday night thing. Oh, I thought I did that, Anti. I guess I need to do that. Appreciate you reminding me. I thought I did it. I guess I haven't, or maybe haven't done it. I don't know. Is it still on the new ones? I'd have to go and look. But I thought I did it. All right, RD, you take care of yourself, buddy. Tell Noah I said hello. And hope to see you on the 28th in Columbia. All righty then. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night myself. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. Y'all are the reason why I do this, man. I love coming out here, hanging out with you guys, talking, and just goofing off when we can. Sometimes we talk serious, sometimes we talk nonsense. But that's what it's all about, in the blind, having good conversations with good friends. But guys, again, In the Blind is brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, True Lock Choke Tubes, and Biscuit Build 3D. Guys, have a great week. Take care of yourselves, and we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Good night, y'all.